Don't look now, but at 11-9, the San Antonio Spurs are in the thick of things in a deep Western Conference. A large part of this is the improvement of Victor Wembanyama to this point offensively, and the absolute tear he's been on of late. I'm going to do a deeper dive on Wembanyama's offensive growth and why these could be issues the NBA has to deal with for the foreseeable future. Over his last 10 games, the second year pro has averaged 28 points on 52% shooting. Though the most ridiculous part is he's taken nearly 11 threes a game in that stretch, and has knocked down 41% of them. One notable aspect in his rookie year was that he struggled knocking down open threes off the catch, hitting just 31% of his attempts. So far this year, Wembanyama shot a much more respectable 36.5% on those same looks, though he's getting these shots in a variety of ways. In his rookie year, the French phenom attempted just 14 threes coming off screens, converting just 21% of them. A quarter into this year, he's already attempted 21 triples off screens and has knocked down 38% of the attempts. This starts as a sideline out of bounds play with Wembanyama in the left corner. Though as he works towards the wing, you can see Chris Paul set a screen on Wemby's defender. Paul does a great job here, is look at how much room there is while the pass is on its way to Wembanyama. The result is the defender having a tough time closing out, and Wemby taking a three in rhythm that he knocks down. Given his size and what we've seen from dominant big men in previous eras, many basketball fans are expecting to see Wembanyama dominate with the low post game. While he's posting up at a lower rate this season, the 20-year-old has been more effective down low this year, as he's knocked down 65% of his shots off post-ups, though his blend of size and skill set play a huge part in that. After Chris Paul receives the handoff, he gets into what figures to be pick and roll with Anthony Davis tagging a screening Wembanyama. Though after Paul uses the screen, he got a switch and now has Davis defending him. While Wembanyama starts behind the three-point line, you could see he wants to take advantage of the size mismatch against Austin Reeves. Now by the time Paul goes to throw the entry pass, Wemby has Reeves on an island with nearly a foot on him. The result is a quick layup immediately off the catch. This initially starts with Wembanyama using a screen to cut to the left wing and bring Domantas Sabonis out onto the perimeter. Though once Paul passes it to Stephon Castle, you could see he gives Wemby a look. The Hall of Famer sets a screen on Sabonis, and this now forces Keegan Murray to switch onto Wembanyama and creates space to get him into the mid-post. Wembanyama takes one dribble, turns around, and as he gets into his shot, look at the space he's able to create on his jumper with the height of his release, and despite the solid defense, knocks down the turnaround jumper. The scary thing is Wembanyama has been even more dangerous creating out of post-ups, as his post-ups including passes rank in the 81st percentile. Here as Chris Paul brings the ball up, you could see Wembanyama set the quick screen which results in a switch. Now establishing post position, he's a foot taller than his defender in De'Aaron Fox. As Wembanyama backs him down, Keegan Murray rotates to help, though this leaves a potential pass to a cutting Harrison Barnes for a dunk. DeMar DeRozan and Sabonis realize this, but with his mix of size and court vision, Wembanyama sees a potentially wide-open teammate on the perimeter. He makes the pass to Castle, who knocks down the open three. Here Wemby gets the ball in the post against Trace Jackson Davis and faces him up. He puts the ball on the floor, and with his ability to hit shots off the dribble, you can see four Warriors defenders have their eyes on Wembanyama. Though do you notice someone who isn't getting attention? Harrison Barnes on the left baseline. Wembanyama gathers, goes in the air, and catches Draymond Green falling asleep on the play, going into his pass and finds Barnes for the cutting layup. Then there's the action we all anticipated when Chris Paul came to town, the duo in pick and roll. So far, Wembanyama's improved finishing as a roll man. As a rookie, he ranked in the 55th percentile where he made 65% of his two-point shots as a roll man. But so far in his second season, he ranks in the 65th percentile and has finished 75% of his two-point shots off the roll. Though while you associate Paul in this action throwing alley-oops, especially given an incredible lob threat, Wembanyama can score out of this action in a variety of ways. Here's Paul and Wembanyama running pick and roll just over half court. Though you could see after screening D'Angelo Russell, Wemby rolls to the rim immediately. Paul finds him, but Wembanyama's quick roll forced another switch, and now he's guarded by Cam Reddish after he rotated into the paint. Wembanyama capitalizes on the size advantage, decisively taking one dribble and turning to his left for the layup. This is another pick and roll with Paul and Wembanyama, but this time following the screen, Paul draws both defenders, and nobody's defending Wembanyama. Though instead of waiting for him to roll to the rim, the Hall of Famer hits Wemby just inside the arc. Now he has a potential 2-on-1 advantage, as if Draymond Green fully commits, he could swing the ball to a teammate for an open three. Draymond doesn't create a chance for the potential three, but Wembanyama knocks down the open mid-range jumper in rhythm. The scary part of all of this is Wembanyama's still only 20. He's shown improvement knocking down threes off the catch and is around league average in that regard, so there's still room to potentially grow, all while showing improvement shooting off movement. The second-year player has also made strides out of the post, both converting shots and as a playmaker. Even if he doesn't become your typical low-post scorer, he's clearly able to punish mismatches down there, which can lead to easy baskets. Then, on top of all this, you still have everything he offers on the defensive end of the floor. Wembanyama hasn't received the same hype he did as a rookie, but he's showing growth in year two, and it's really crazy to think of the type of player he can become in the near future. If you made it this far, thank you, and if you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my basketball analysis throughout the 2024-25 season.